about China's economy, and I want to focus on just one part of this, the renminbi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Chinese yuan, the renminbi, has been going up recently, and the reason is that China's economy is doing pretty well compared to some other places. It's not like China's economy is great compared to regular years, but it's better than we thought it would have been, like better than we thought it would have been back in, say, March or something of this year. And it's better than so many other places in the world right now. And so factories in China are running at a good speed. They're exporting. They're not having a lot of trouble with exports despite their renminbi going up. People are investing into China.
Mm-hmm.
And that will probably continue for a bit. The yuan is at, let's see, what is it at? 6.47 renminbi to one US dollar.
US dollars.
So that's better than before. Before it was 7.16 renminbi in late May per US dollar.
Mm-hmm.
It's appreciated a bit, and the Chinese yuan doesn't go up and down that much compared to the US dollar because it is kind of controlled by the government. If it goes too much out of control, the government will probably just bring it right back in a bit.
I think the reason for that is the government is simply trying to control how business and how market are going on in China. I think that there is an invisible hand always in there having control.
Yeah. Well, they have been able to control the yuan, and they like it to stay pretty much in tandem with the US dollar. I found another angle on this too, as I was researching about the reasons here. And another thing that's going on is that some Chinese investors are investing in cryptocurrencies. Mm-hmm. So instead of seeing the US dollar and US-based assets as being super safe, some of them are choosing to go into cryptocurrencies instead, like Bitcoin and other things. And we don't really know how many of them are doing that because there isn't good stats on that. But it could be quite a few.
I think for this year, I saw the Bitcoin value last Friday. One Bitcoin is currently worth for 240,000 Chinese yuan. That's equivalent to probably 40,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. That's huge. And that's actually, I think, doubled from the beginning of the year because I have been paying attention to Bitcoin. So in the last year, the Bitcoin at least, I think, doubled their prices. I think from your point of view, that actually matches your point of view. Because maybe some people are actually investing on Bitcoin or other crypto options, and now those Bitcoin rises a lot, and Chinese yuan to US dollars remains like steady.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any opinions on this? I talked to one person that we work with, and like in our company, and he said that his long-term plan was to actually invest in cryptocurrencies and some other things, and avoid going the route of trying to build up a pension with the government because he doesn't trust that he'll be able to use a pension from the government in the future. He doesn't even trust that they'll be able to pay him. It's just one example. Okay. But I've talked to other people that have similar ideas like this. It seems like the people that are investing in cryptocurrencies now are not just the really like the cutting edge, front of the pack kind of people. It's just regular people that are planning for their lives and their retirement and such.
From my point of view, I don't really trust cryptocurrency that much. One of the big reasons is the currency we're using either for like US dollars or Chinese yuan, they are backed up by the Chinese government or by the United States government. But there is no backup for cryptocurrency. So one day, I mean, if all the government is trying to say we're going to ban cryptocurrency or the Bitcoin, whatever coin it is, what you're going to do with that Bitcoin? You can't really do any transactions.
Yeah, but how would they ban it?
You can't really buy anything.
How would they ban it though?
I think they will figure out a way. They will eventually figure out a way. They will
Yeah.
figure out an option. So that's,
Yeah.
I think, just simply too risky for me, because if I'm using something that government is not allowed to use in the area you live in, like why you still have it? If you
Hmm.
take consideration for that as an investment, I think it's fine because, at least for this year, it doubled the prices. But I don't know how it will go for the long term.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, one of the more direct impacts of the Chinese yuan being a bit of a higher value right now is that
Mhm.
buyers in China have a bit more buying power. Both businesses and just regular consumers have more buying power to buy stuff from USA or other places, which is good for anybody that's selling into China, pretty much.